Happy Tuesday! Here we are again for another Try It Tuesday. This time though, I'm all blonde. Look, I got my roots done. Hooray! I also got my bangs cut, as you can see, so look, I can see you and you can see me, and there's not a whole lot of this happening, which is kind of nice, right? So here I am. Oh, let me brush that back. It's hot today. We are going to do something that I am completely freaked out about today. Yeah, we're not playing with paint or ink or anything. We're playing with paper. Good old pattern paper. And the inspiration for today's little adventure came out of this book. It's Designing with Paper. It's one of the Autumn Leaves Company's books that they make. This one came out in 2005, but I gotta tell you, it has got some jam-up stuff in it, and I can't believe that it came out in 2005, because the stuff that's in here is still so completely relevant for today's scrapbooking that I just can't give it up. In fact, it sits on the back of my potty. It helps. Shh, don't tell anybody I said that. So yeah, as you can see, I have tons of pages in here. Well, maybe you can't see, but there's lots of dog ears in here. Can you see? Oh, come on. Yeah, see, you got lots of stuff marked because it's just chock full of happiness. And what we're going to do today is on page 32. And it is Make Paper Yo-Yos. Dun dun dun. Here, let's see if I can bend it back a little and show you. There's that dang glare again. See, I have this big lamp that sits behind my camera so that you can see me better. Unfortunately, though, it's putting a nasty glare on some of my stuff. Let's see if I can get this close enough. Do you see this picture? It's like these circles, and they have little gathers in them. Oh my gosh, what a horrible picture. Let's try this. Blurry? Yeah. Okay, you know what? That sucks. Okay, you know what? I'm probably just going to scan this joker. Screw the copyright thing. Hopefully they won't get too mad at me. But I really want you to see what it's supposed to look like, because I'm totally not sure if what I'm doing is going to turn out like this, because it looks kind of complicated in a random, not supposed to be complicated kind of way. So, does that make sense? Alright, so what it says to do here is to make paper yo-yos, start with circles of cardstock, cut to the size you want your finished yo-yos. Then we're going to cut another circle from pattern paper large enough to cover the cardstock circle and large enough to be wrapped around to the front. Then we're going to wet. So once we're done with the cutting, then we're going to wet the paper with water, and we're going to pat it dry, wrap it around the cardstock circle, gather the paper in front, let dry completely, and hand stitch in place. Is that going to be wild or what? Yeah. We'll see what happens. So, we've got lots of props today. First of all, I've got some paper. I've already cut one circle out of here just to make sure this is going to cut okay. Because have you ever noticed that sometimes pattern paper cuts weird? Like it'll leave little scaggy edges around it. So I wanted to make sure we had a clean edge. So I have some paper here, some different patterns. Where's that other one? Didn't I have another piece of pattern paper? Maybe this one, the striped tooth? I swear there was something else. Oh well, I'll find it. It's a wonder I can find anything in this room right now because it is so messy. I mean, look behind me. Are you ready? Look. This is a stack of crap that needs to be sorted and put back where it's supposed to go. My scrap box has exploded. Can you see over here? Oh, sorry. I got stuff stacked up here. I don't even know what that stuff is. And look at my table. I know. We're basically in a pigsty here. Look this way. Look, got a big old stack of hoo-ha there. Look down here. What's down there? Yeah, look at my floor. I got stuff everywhere. Look down there. Yeah. So, if you think your scrap room's messy, just watch this. If your husband complains about your scrapbook looking messy, just flip him on here and he may change his mind. He may say, you got the bomb. Because that Jamie chick, she's a slob. So anyway, after I'm done with this, I'm not allowing myself to scrapbook anymore until I get it cleaned up. I mean it. Anyway, sorry. That was a major detour. Okay. Whew, I'm hot. Okay, so here's what I've got. So I've got my pattern paper that I dug out of my scrap box. I'm going to use my Colossal cutting system. Colossal. It's what I cut small circles with. It's kind of rickety, but it'll work. So we'll kind of go over that in case you've never cut with a Colossal before. I love it. It's my favorite thing in the world. I also have a bowl of water. Dun dun dun. Dish rag. Oh, and my my stitching supplies, my needle and stuff. I gotta get it. I keep my my random tools that I don't use very often in one of these little pencil boxes. Stephanie Hornelon gave me the idea, and it's a fabulous idea, and I thank you, Stephanie. So I've got my little paper piercer and needle thing. It's one of these little Davis ones. I love it because I can unscrew it, and look, my big paper needle stays in there. Isn't that great? Because I don't do a lot of paper stitching, and I hardly ever use my needle. I think the last time I used this needle was when I had to cook the turkey for Christmas dinner, and I got up at like, 4 in the morning to stitch the bird's butt closed, or something like that. Or maybe I got up at midnight to stitch its butt closed. When do you stitch its butt closed? Before you cook it? Anyway, I had to stitch the turkey's butt, and I didn't have a needle because I'm not really a sewer. So I came in here and got my big old paper needle. So yeah, the last time I used my paper needle was when I stitched the turkey's ass. It's been thoroughly sanitized though. It's fine. Truly. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to cut a circle out of a piece of cardstock. A small circle that's going to be the size of my little yo-yo. I don't think it really looks like a yo-yo though. I think it looks more like a flower. So you put your little foamy styrofoamy, whatever this Colossal mat is, down. You put your template over your cardstock, and you just let your little swivel blade knife go right around the tracks. See? And then I have, not that one, this one. It's still attached on two sides, you just have to snip it. What I love about the Colossal cutting system is that you can see through it, so you know exactly where you're cutting. So like if you're going to cut a photo or something like that, there's no guessing. And then what's also nice about it is that you can, like if you wanted to cut a mat, just one side, like a little 1/4 inch larger than your photo or whatever, then you can do it with this just by following the tracks. See how that works? So let me cut a circle out of my patterned paper. I'm going to go with that one right there. I hope that's not too big. Let's see. It might be. Hold on. Do I know what I'm doing here? No. That's what the fun is. We're doing this together. Hello. Okay. I'm just doing a smaller circle. This video is going to run way too long. So I'm going to have to edit it a little bit. So if it gets a little choppy, it's because of my crappy editing, okay? So let me cut out my circle and I'll be right back.